All right, gas prices continue to rise across the country, rising nearly 3 cents here in Connecticut in just the past week.
Just doesn't stop. Rises being fueled by the recent tensions between Russia and Ukraine. But why is that happening so far away, affecting us at home? Joining us now is Patrick DeHaan from GasBuddy.com. Patrick, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So, Patrick, there remains that warning overseas that Russia will likely invade Ukraine. We're seeing these updates coming from the Kremlin even this afternoon. What happens to our gas prices here at home if that does in fact happen?
Well, if it happens, I think the worry is not necessarily that it will happen so much. The worry is how it could escalate from here on out. Russia last fall, when the Germans delayed approval of the Nord Stream 2 pipeline, Russia reacted by cutting natural gas supplies immediately, which caused prices to spike in Europe and it caused a shortage. The concern is that when U.S. sanctions hit Russia, they likely will not hit their energy sector, but Russia could again pull the same card by limiting oil exports, because Russia is certainly one of the largest oil producers just behind the U.S., providing about 10% of global supply.
Patrick, let's talk about our wallets here in Connecticut. Right now, we're paying $3.62 a gallon on average here in Connecticut. Again, I know you don't have a crystal ball, but what is the range that we could see it go up to? I mean, are we talking that if things get really bad, we could see $4 at some point here?
Well, I think $4 was a strong possibility even before any action is factored in from Russia. So I do think that's the trajectory that we are on. Normally, we see gas prices climb anywhere from a range of 25 to 75 cents a gallon between the start of March and Memorial Day. Those reasons are seasonal in nature. We switch to summer gasoline, demand starts to go up. And as we saw today, some refinery issues generally happen. Earlier today, one of the largest refineries in the U.S. suffered an explosion down in Texas. So I do think we're on that trajectory, and certainly it could get much worse depending on exactly how Russia responds to what may happen in the hours ahead. We certainly could see $4. It's not impossible that if Russia does have a broad incursion, we could see prices flirting more with the low to mid $4 range.
You got to think this is just one big commercial for Tesla and other EV companies out there. Is it just us, Patrick, or are other people globally being affected by these gas prices?
No, certainly the high price of oil is affecting everyone. Oil producing countries, oil consuming countries, not just the U.S. I mean, this is a global issue, whether in Canada or Brazil or in Europe or Asia. These high gas prices are fueled by the rising price of oil, and that will hit every country, certainly not just the U.S.
Patrick DeHaan from GasBuddy.com. Thank you as always.
Thanks for having me.